Okay, let's take a look at another Tony Rice style approach to rhythm guitar playing. This one involves pluck strum and arpeggios. Sounds kind of like this. Technically what's going on, you've got a downbeat pluck, a strum, then 3 consecutive notes that end out the phrase. And in sequence sounds a little like this. There's 2 things to note about this. One, you don't really have to worry about which notes you're plucking on your right hand if your left hand is in the correct chord shape, because all the notes are correct for that chord. There might be some that are better or worse than others, but don't get hung up on exactly which one. The other thing is that this is not a lick that would go everywhere in a song. You'd really find this sort of between phrases, musical or lyrical phrases, and just to kind of fill out what's going on and add a little more interest to it. Again, we're all based on the same kind of rhythm that we've been playing all along. We're just adding some modification to it. And Tony would add these little arpeggios to the ends of phrases in certain spots. Let's take a look at how this approach might work to the changes of Little Liza Jane. I got a girl, you ain't got none, Little Liza Jane. Way down south in Baltimore, Little Liza Jane. Oh, Little Liza Jane. Oh, Little Liza Jane. Now you want to be careful to practice this in all of your chord shapes because they're each going to have different notes that you'd want to be plucking. But just go through all those shapes that we talked about earlier in the video and you'll have it down. We're going to see how this applies to another song called Home Sweet Home.